Oh my gosh, JD Vance just made my day.
He has this command place, which is basically if I snap my finger and point, he will run to that place
Wow.
and lay down.
You don't have
But
to zap him. Like
No,
Hassan.
not like Hassan Piker. No,
Wasn't that disgusting?
no electrocution of dogs here.
How disgusting is
It's
that?
very
What does that tell you about a person?
Well, I think it tells you that they're not that they're bad people.
Yes.
If you can actually cause suffering to an innocent animal, you're probably the kind
Unbelievable, the vice president is talking about this. He's talking about Shockman. Shockman.
to an innocent animal, you're probably the kind of person who doesn't worry about suffering in people as well.
Yeah.
And that's been my experience. If you mistreat dogs, that's almost 100% sign that you're going to be a really terrible person.
Based.
And so it's one of the ways, we really sort of test people is
Yes.
if
If they shock dogs.
Atlas responds well to them, if they like Atlas, we know they're good people. But you can tell if somebody's really mean to animals, it's like the Jeffrey Dahmer thing.
Yeah.
Like every serial killer ever
Yeah.
has actually been really bad to animals. That's sort of how they started. He has this command play.
Man, what a roast. What a roast. This was beautiful. This was beautiful. What else? I swear, this JD Vance on Hassan Piker is really making my day. So let me see what people are saying. Bind is mad JD Vance called out Hassan for shocking his dog. So Bind says, am I a crazy woke moralist for thinking a vice president should have better things to do with their time than this? No, Bind, I think that's excellent that the vice president is underlying the hypocritical nature of one of the most watched radicals and extremists on the platform, aka Twitch, and in general all the other platforms where he streams, considering the fact that the guy has called for violence and the annihilation of conservatives on the streets with the blood of capitalists and all of that. I would say that, yeah, a conservative has every right to say, this guy. But the funny thing is that for whatever reason, his audience has been defending him, and the left has been defending Hassan Piker. Not all the left, because I know that they have had some wars between Destiny and Hassan Piker, and as much as I loathe Destiny to the very bones of that individual, I would still take Destiny over Hassan Piker. That's how much I dislike Hassan Piker, regardless of that. Although then again, when we are talking like this, because they have both called for violence on the street. It's just that I think when it comes to Hassan Piker, it's like very recent. Anyways, they are this close. But then again, I think the vice president, the thing is though, that if you point out that Hassan Piker has been saying, let's kill off all of the conservatives, they all need to gut them, do that, then the left is like, yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah, conservatives are horrible, so that doesn't work, right? But then when you show, but he shocked a dog, that's it. That's when even the left is gonna go, oh, this guy, the motherfucker, how dare he do that? And so I think that's why JD Vance at the end of the day tactically decided, you know what, it's pointless for me to say that he's called for violence because nobody cares since the violence is against right-wingers, but what about dogs? And it's so hilarious that's what actually drew the line. But then again, Shockman, what can I say? The Shockman. So Yeet tells us JD Vance drops a Collargate roast on Hassan. I swear, Dogtober. Let's see, holy shit, JD Vance is fed up. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna agree with this. Something is very wrong with the growing minority on the far left. Yeah, you see, even the president, that's what I do. I always try to underline there are things that annoy me about leftist ideologies in general, but then again, when it comes to the celebration of murder, it's not every single leftist. That's why I always underline it. Guys, it's the radicals. Right now, there is a significant number of them on the left, but we shouldn't say that everyone who has left-leaning ideas, left positions on economic and social values, that automatically that means that they would celebrate Charlie Kirk's assassination and the like. It's important to divide and distinguish that, but oftentimes people on the right are accused, particularly the politician, of like, oh no, you're basically putting everyone on the same basket. You're basically saying everyone on the left. But as you see, President Vance didn't do that. Something is very wrong with a growing minority on the far left, and that's excellent. There is no unity with people who celebrate Charlie Kirk's assassination. I agree, based. There is no unity with people who argue he deserved it because he spoke words with which they disagreed. Absolutely. Go president. He's right. Vice president, whatever the heck. He's absolutely right. Today, I will remind them, says, ultimate question is, will JD Vance be keen enough to adapt to the new right-wing meta. Every Republican supporting Israel, I'm not interested in Israel thing. Brooklyn Dad says, again, it's gone. Good morning and happy Sunday to everyone who agrees that just saying mean things about Trump doesn't cause violence, as J.D. Vance can surely attest to. He even called Trump, open quotes, America's Hitler once. Yes, he did. But then he changed, didn't he? He took it back. He understood that there was a mistake. And it is a mistake to do that. And it does cause violence. I mean, you imbecile, didn't people try to assassinate Trump? Didn't people assassinate Charlie Kirk? It does absolutely cause violence. And so it's wrong to do this kind of nomenclature, particularly when you're connected with punch a Nazi, punch a Nazi, punch a Nazi, punch a Nazi, and then everything you do is call everyone a Nazi. You're basically calling people to punch, and then the punch in America turns into an AK-47. So it is a problem. It absolutely causes violence, you gaslighter piece of shit. But then again, just like I'm saying, yeah, what he said was wrong. What J.D. Vance did was wrong, but he recognized the mistake and changed his ways. If one of those people that were saying, that were calling Charlie Kirk a fascist, if they change their mind, I would appreciate that. Doesn't matter that they're left-wing. It's not like I hate every left-winger. I know people watching me are left-wing. I've got left-wing fans, believe it or not. And I embrace them. I embrace them as much as I embrace every person who enjoys my content, whether they agree or disagree with me. That's irrelevant to me. It's interesting. We're going to have a discussion. I might even learn from you, or perhaps I can teach a thing or two, depending on the context and the deeper understanding that we may have on political issues. But then again, the reality is, if you were once one of those left-wingers that called everyone a fascist, but you changed your ways, I will appreciate that. It's the people that don't change their ways, or the gaslighters, like this guy, that I have a problem with. 1.3 million. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you appreciate my content so far and wish to help ensure my ability to continue to tell it how it is, regardless of any possible backlash, please support this channel on Patreon. Any support helps me and my team of academics keep the channel strong and gives us the means to fight back against the political rewriting of history. Stand with us. Form the wall. Defend the truth. Proudly presenting the pendant of the Noble One. Look at this beauty. Original custom design created by me in collaboration with Viking Jewelry. And it's my way to celebrate all of you, because as you know, I've been calling you Noble Ones for the last 12 years. Well, this is indeed the pendant of you, the Noble Ones, who are the Custos Veritatis, written here in Latin, and it means keeper of truth, because that's the only thing that matters. The truth, whether it offends them or not. So, available in both silver and bronze. I think my favorite is the bronze one, but they're both great. And this can be bought as a set, as we offer the original ring of the Noble One, available in silver, bronze, and gold, the bracelet of the Noble One, Silent Oath of Truth, and a more low-profile version of the ring for those who prefer something a little thinner, which we offer also in bronze, silver, 14-karat gold, and 18-karat gold. Use the code NOBLE1 for a 15% discount at checkout, and massive thanks to each and every single one of you, and thank you to my haters for supporting my work.